Hey everybody, welcome to Warhammer 40,000 10th edition Leviathan week. I am back with Nick and we are trying out the Leviathan style games out of the Leviathan box set using various armies and throwing down Incursion level games using the cool new decks. We randomly generate a mission and basically play through using gambits and secondary objectives. We're using the fixed format where you pick at the beginning of the game instead of having like a river to shuffle through as we get used to the system, and we'll be playing games all week as we go back and see what 10th edition has to offer. This happens every time it's a new edition. We kind of flirt with it and see, do we take you back? How's it gonna go? And so I'm playing Custodes versus Tau today. We're rematching. We'll have some more Combat Patrol versus Combat Patrol games as well, but for now, it's basically Combat Patrol plus a couple units. You'll see various armies over the course of the week. So we'll show the table, we'll flip together a mission out of the cards, and we'll get this underway. So here's my Custodes 1,000 point Incursion level mission. We're using the Leviathan setup, which means that we are selecting units with at least one character and bodyguard. So I have the Combat Patrol plus a couple of models. I've added a Venerable Dreadnought and a Blade Champion to the Combat Patrol, and that is 1,000 points. It's a big old Combat Patrol point-wise. So a character who is my Warlord is actually going to be the Blade Champion. Other character is going to be my Shield Captain, and he is attached to his bodyguard unit of 4 Custodian Guards that includes a Vexilla, which means they all have +1 OBSEC, so they're 15 objective control on that unit. I have a unit of Prosecutors, a unit of Vigilators, both of 5, and then I have a unit of Virtus Praetors, and that is my 1,000 points. The Blade Champion has the enhancement Unstoppable Destroyer, which means when he charges the unit, his engagement range, he picks a unit on 2+. He does D3 mortal wounds. On a 6, he does 3 mortal wounds. And once per game, he can make everybody within 6 of his charge. In addition to that, make a battle shock test, potentially reducing them to 0 OBSEC for a turn. He is real scary. They're like, look what that guy did. He just bodied someone into the dirt, and everyone freaks out. Yeah, he does like a full-on like, he just runs into the ring like Stone Cold and stunners 3 guys, and everyone's like, ah! They just run away. he shotguns a beer on top of someone's corpse. 1,000 points at the Kion. What do we got?
Well, 960.
960.
Yeah. So I guess we'll start with the big hero, just because we're playing Darkstrider and a unit of Pathfinders.
He's pretty cool.
I kind of dropped the ball on drones. I didn't bring the right drones, so you're just gonna have to believe me now, because drones are just tokens anyway.
Yeah.
So they have the Grav Inhibitor drone and the Markerlight drone.
Markerlight drone, sweet.
Just the Pathfinder team, a unit of the Kroot Farstalkers.
Farstalker Kinband, yep.
With just whatever they come with, a bunch of fun guns. We'll have fun watching me flip through the weapon profiles.
The various many guns they carry.
Going over to the Pathfinders, we have a unit of Pathfinders with the Grav Inhibitor. Those are Pathfinders. Come on, man. Those are Strike Team.
That's a Strike Team.
Yeah, with the Grav Inhibitor drone and a Markerlight drone and the Fireblade.
And what does he give you when you add to the unit? He adds... Is it +1 to hit damage, or is it... He has like an exploding hit when you get your Kion roll off. Or, yeah. Oh no, your Overwatch roll off.
Yeah, and then I also give him a buff. Actually,
That's right.
If you want, I'll stop for a second.
Enhancement shots to their guns.
Yeah,
that's
+1 shots to the guns of the units that he's in. And then
sweet.
I gave him the enhancement to give them +1 to hit, and then from the 3rd battle round on, it's +1 to wound as well. Precision of the Patient Hunter.
Nice. That's his enhancement that he gives to the unit that he joins.
Points or something like that.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Stealth team?
Stealth team, the unit leader has a shield drone and a Markerlight drone. The poor Ethereal, which I didn't bring enough units to attach to, so he's going to fly around and probably just die.
He's alone here. You can't shoot him unless you're within 12, right? So he's all by himself. He's lone operative.
No, he's part of the unit. He's gonna get smoked.
No, but he's a lone operative, which means he's a leader unit. There's a keyword. Yeah. Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
he's just a dude on a skateboard.
Yeah, he's just a dude on a skateboard. He's gonna get smoked. Far out. Then I have a unit of 3 Crisis. They all have a shield generator and 2 shield drones each, so they're just 6 wounds.
Sweet.
Weapons are what you see. Each has a plasma, each has a cyclic, each has a burst. And then that guy,
Ghost Kill.
The Ghost Kill. He has the fusion and the flamers, and what he does now is pretty cool. The drones don't give him sort of stealth, but they just give him reduced 2 attacks to 0. Damage 0.
Nice. So once you take a hit, if you're going to take damage, one of those guys reduces it to 0 basically, and you remove him. He jumps in the way. So we have mustered our armies. Now we determine the mission. Players split the deck into their respective decks. So it's deployment, mission rules, primary mission, secondary missions, and gambit decks. So we start off with these 3, and we're going to shuffle and draw. So I'm going to cut the deck and randomly draw a deployment. So we have Search and Destroy, which is table quarters, like so. You have to be not within 16 of the middle, and there's 5 objectives, center of the table, and then 12 inches from the center lines. Then our mission rule, Vox static. In this mission, the command reroll stratagem and new order stratagem both cost 2 CPs instead of 1 to use. Uh-oh. Because the Vox is staticky.
Take it back.
And then priority targets in the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th battle rounds. At the end of each command phase, the player whose turn it is scores 5 VP for each objective they control, up to 10. And at the end of the battle, each player scores 5 VP for every objective marker they control, up to 15. For sleeves, for shuffling all these things, I use board game sleeves. Super handy matte sleeves. And they come in Terra size, which is what these are. Once you remove the objective markers from the Leviathan objective set, these actually fit back in perfectly because the cardboard width makes up for the width of the sleeves. All right, so having read the mission, now we place objective markers. Each deployment card's map will show where they go. We created the battlefield with our battlefield terrain features afterwards. Sector Frontier is all set up. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 objective markers, of course, and a central one. And like we said, turns 2, 3, 4, and 5. Each one you control is worth 5 to a maximum of 10. 2, 3, and 4. And then on turn 5 into the battle, each player scores 5 VPs for each one they control to a maximum of 15. All right, so rolling for attacker and defender to see who is getting which deck. I rolled a 3.
I also rolled.
We try again. I rolled a 2.
I rolled 5.
All right, you can choose attacker or defender.
Defender.
All right, so you will have the Defender Gambits. We're using the fixed mission cards, which are all the mission cards marked with the wordy words, which means that you will be selecting 2 for the battle. Leave those ones because you don't need to shuffle them because they're select. The river cards, that's right.
Can pick 2?
Pick 2, that's right. And the river cards are used when you have 2 that you pick to start with, and then as long as you don't have 2, you would deal it. All right, now both players, attacker and defender, put down 2 secondary missions. Now, if they pick fixed missions, the rest of the decks aren't used, and you don't have like a river, and these are just active for the whole game. Those are marked with like a little wordy book logo. If you use tactical missions or any other mix of missions, then you actually retain your deck, and both sides could do either one. We'll flip now and reveal. I'm using 2 fixed missions behind enemy lines, so at the end of my turn, if 2 or more units from my army, excluding aircraft, are wholly within my opponent's deployment zone, I get 4 VP. If I have 1 instead, I get 2 VP. And then storm hostile objective. At the end of your turn, if either of the below conditions are satisfied, this secondary mission gives you 4. And if you're using fixed, or 5 if you're using tactical, because the tactical ones expire, and then you draw a new one. If I control 1 or more objective markers that was controlled by my opponent at the end of the turn, and your opponent did not control any objective markers at the start of your turn, and you control 1 or more that you did not control. This secondary mission cannot be achieved during the first battle round. Secondaries, so it's holding turns 2, 3, 4, and 5. Plus our secondaries, you guys have gotten cleanse, so that is, in your shooting phase, you can select 1 or more units from your army that are not battle shocked and eligible to shoot. Until the end of the turn, the unit selected are not eligible to shoot or declare a charge. At the end of your turn, each objective marker that is not within your deployment zone that you control that has 1 or more of these selected units within range is cleansed by your army. So basically, it's like an old action. If 1 or more objective markers are cleansed by your army this turn, this secondary mission is achieved, and you score a number of VPs depending on the number of objective markers cleansed by your army this turn. 1's cleansed for 2 if you're using fixed, or 3 if you're using tactical, and 2 or more objective markers cleansed 4 if you're using fixed, and 5 if you're using tactical. Basically, do an action, cleanse an objective.
Win the prize.
And then engage on all fronts. At the end of your turn, if you have 1 or more qualifying units, see below from your army wholly within 3 or more different table quarters, and those units are all more than 3 away from any other table quarter, the secondary mission is achieved, and you score 4 if you have qualifying units, or 2 if you have them in 3 different ones. While units battle shocked, it's not a qualifying unit, so if you failed a morale test. If when you're drawing the secondary mission card, you only have 1 or 2 qualifying units remaining in your army, you can discard and get a new one. If you're using tactical missions, then this secondary mission is achieved. You score an extra VP to a maximum of 5. I get in all 4 quarters of the battlefield, or 3 is good enough. Declaring battle formations. In the order below, both players secretly note down which leaders will start the battle attached to which units, which unit will be in a transport, and whether anyone's in strategic reserve. Now then we deploy armies. Players alternate setting up remaining units 1 at a time, starting with the defender. A player must note they're set up wholly within a deployment zone. If one player finishes deploying, they wait until the other person's done, and then we roll for first turn. You have this whole table quarter, basically, and then not within 9 of the central objective marker. I will be the same. Deployment's done. I got my Vigilators hanging out with my Blade Champion. I have a bodyguard of Custodian Guards with a Vexilla attached to my Shield Captain, my unit of Virtus Praetors, my Ancient Dread, and then my Prosecutors. It has Infiltration, so deployed anywhere outside of 9 of my deployment, and my models. We have the Darkstrider hanging out with Pathfinders. Yep, Crisis Team, Strike Team with the Fireblade, the Farslugger Kinband, is just
the lone ethereal.
Lone ethereal by himself, and then of course the stealth team behind the Grey Business.
Which also have infiltrators, which is why they're slightly forward.
Right, being stealthy. Turn 3, we have access to the Gambit decks. It means that if we get locked out of one of our secondaries, we can shuffle the Gambit deck, removing the Proceed as Normal card, and then have a hand of 3 cards we could swap into these if we want to, if we get locked out. Playing tactical objectives, you could also spend the new orders to grab a new objective. At the end of every round, you could discard your current river of objectives, but we're just going to play with fixed objectives this game. Turn 1, we both gain a CP in the command phase, but we roll for initiative before anything else happens. You get a 6, so you, sir.
Nah,
it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. So you both get 1 CP, and we're rocking and rolling. Initiative, it goes to pre-battle phase.
Before we start the game, there's the pre-game game phase.
That's right. I don't have any pre-battle phase stuff. My martial katas are all activated in the fight phase, and they're army-wide. There's only 3 of them. I also have a 4+ mortal wound shard for my army. You have your overlapping fire, which we'll see activate in a minute, and we'll explain. But right now, you just get to make your scout move, which is a pre-game move during the pre-battle sequence. And that allows these guys to go run towards the objective.
Just move them all 7.
It's over. So command phase, we each get a CP. Command phase, what do you get for your ethereal?
4+, I get a CP. No. Okay, good.
So we both have 1.
Moving some stuff.
Well, first it's Battle Shock. No one's below half, so no Battle Shock tests to make. Tests are made in the command phase now, and if you are below half, you could potentially go to 0 objective control, not be able to perform certain mission actions, and of course make basically like you die test if you make a fallback move. Count for your starting strength. So these guys will be below half at 2. They'll be below half at 5. They'd be below half at 1. Same with them, they'd be below half because the drones don't count as anything. They'd be below half at 5 as well. Phase and then reinforcements.
That should have been.
Time to move.
Let's see. Sorry, those are just moving up.
They don't do anything.
Check what the ranges of some stuff is.
Operative on this guy, which means I can't shoot him until I get within 12, which I think is really cool for a big battle suit.
Yeah, but.
So moving up in the movement phase, what's his movement stat?
Okay, let's go check. But it used to be 10, so.
Like a 10?
So I'm just moving it to be 18 away.
So
and then
there.
on the objective.
You can't be on it because you can't end a move on top of an objective anymore.
So I'm still more than good in my 10 here.
Perfect. Just follow along because they're just there as markers. On the strike teams, they can all see.
30
and do
range,
30, yeah. They got lots of range to shoot.
Beep, boop, up.
Flying with the ethereal and running.
If you really want to shoot this guy, please.
Fair enough. Forgot to select your bounty for the Farstalker Kin Band. They're going to select the Vigilators. They get +1 to hit and also what?
+1 to hit, and then they have lethal hits and lethal precision hits against them.
There you go. So rolls to hit are -1 AP with lethal. Or is it
lethal hits is the auto wound.
Auto wound, that's right. Precision means you can pick out characters with it too. Yeah, well, you can do it against them then, and you can shoot my shield captain.
Yeah.
So the Custodian Guard unit will be the bounty, and then it means you can shoot the whatchamacallit inside of it, the character. It's pretty good.
The crew are just gonna kind of walk out and get some range.
Be the frontline shooters. Picking up positions around the buildings. Suit Squad's gonna wait to counterattack.
They're the patient hunter.
And they can still move.
I don't want to move with them.
Okay, fair enough.
They're chilling.
They like we're there.
Let's see why.
Perfect. Reinforcements.
Not on turn 1.
And we're into shooting phase. Select an eligible unit to shoot.
Where's the captain?
This is the shield captain.
Okay. Is this guy in range? Probably. You tell me.
Who? Yeah, sure. Yes. Well, you could have moved them all to be in range, so yes.
Yeah, okay.
If you need to nudge somebody, it's fine. We know what your intent was. The Devogarite Skinner's not in range. You can ignore cover with the bird attack, and then everybody else has just a Kroot gun or a Kroot weapon, and 1 pulse rifle on the Shaper. So it's 9 guys basically, 8 because the pulse rifle takes 1 out. Lethal hits and precision. You've targeted this unit Custodian Guard. So how many?
Shield captain specifically.
Isn't it you assign the wounds or do you target him specifically? I'll shoot the character. Got it.
Yeah, watch out. Hit on force.
Sweet.
And no 6s to auto wound, so cool. And then
I'm toughness 6.
Yeah, this is definitely 5s. But I can roll like that.
Any AP?
Yeah, no.
Okay. I have a 2+ save.
There you go.
Laughs in
I'm making him just make the one.
Giant gold man laugh.
The pulse rifle. Hits and wounds.
Oof. Alright, automatically. This man continues to be gold. Watch Fist of the North Star with the giant metal man. That's what I imagine's happening when they're just exploding off of his chest. Any other shooting?
Yeah, I'm going to use the Tau ability with him to have an observer unit.
Oh!
So he's going to be guided by the Kroot that just shot and sucked.
Okay.
So they can't guide anybody else.
They were also eligible to shoot. They become the guided unit now, and this guy will get +1 to hit.
Observer, he's the guided unit.
Guided unit, yeah. So he'll get +1 to hit because he's now guided.
So I'm going to shoot his fusion Iron Raker thing into this unit of Custodian Guard.
Do it.
Just now hitting on 3s. Oh, that actually made a difference.
That's super important.
Winning strength 9.
Toughness 6, so 3s.
Okay, these are the 4 dice.
All right, well, I have a 4+ invulnerable save.
He's got a big rend, so...
I'm assuming I need my 4+ invulnerable save.
Definitely. Strength 12. Oh,
Strength 12, so 2s to wound, actually. I passed both my invulnerable saves.
Okay.
Still made from gold. I'm made from gold, Lenny.
Gold!
Closer, Lenny. Oh, homie, you're 10 feet tall and you're made out of gold.
Observed.
They can be now guided by his observation.
And then he's observing.
Got it. Rear rifles over here. Do they have precision shots?
No, I'm just shooting the unit.
Just shooting the unit. Got it.
And they have devastating wounds and heavy. So since they stood still, because I moved in the scout move.
Yep.
They get hitting on 4s and then guided to 3s because they changed their ballistic skill.
Sure did. Oof, 1 hit.
I will just...
It's 2 CPs. Remember, because of the box interference.
And I sucked. Okay, yeah.
I know. So 1 hit. It's tough as 6.
And
wounds. 4+ invul, I assume.
Yep.
I'm good. Ethereal ran. Everybody else shot. I think that's it. Just the strike team left to shoot. They got +1 shot because of the Fireblade.
Heck yeah.
And these guys could observe for them. You're just always going to have an observer -1. Like, everyone's going to be guided all the time. Oh, you have to shoot 1 target.
Well, it doesn't stop you from it, but it gives you -1 ballistic skill
if you shoot someone who's not spotted. Got
so
it.
It's like the all-in for it. I think it's fair.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s here.
Who are you shooting? Same target?
So yeah, same target.
Got it.
I've done nothing against them so far, so obviously this will change.
We'll just continue. Strength 5 for your pulse rifles?
Yeah, wounding
So
on 5s.
5's to wound. Or that was 5. Hang on. Rend, so 2 pluses. We're all good. They're hot today. Hot. They couldn't roll for initiative, but they can roll for saves. Round, you will score 4 for engage on all fronts because you're in 3 table quarters. And then we are into round 1 custodians.
Sorry, the Fireblade also can do that.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Can also make extra shots.
He hits.
Both hits, yep. 5s.
No wounds on that.
So now we're at 2 CPs.
Now we're at 2 CP.
Command phase. I have no one below half, so no battle shock tests. Phase. We're going to walk up the custodians. We're going to walk their 6.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Did you know we are made from gold? Vigilators. Only 1. And I'm not wasting everything on a command reroll. So we're going to walk 7 and go get behind some cover. We're going to call him Jaime Lannister over here. He's going to also run. He's going to go 11.
Oh, no.
So this +3 is going to go hide in the corner over here and cover. Walk over here with Dreddy and be like, hey, I got a gun for you, Ethereal.
No.
Make a clock. We're going 12, so 8 +4 with fly. And get ready to party with them. And the prosecutors is just going to continue to prosecute. Be like, hey, someone might come over here someday. They pulled sentry job. So we are done the moving of the dudes and the shooting of the guns. And we're going to start with the custodians. No, we'll start with the big dread. This carries a Sulkin, 6 shots, hitting on 2s, strength 7. 24-inch range, and it is devastating wounds, which means it will do 1 mortal wound for every 6 to wound. So 2s. Followed by, what is your toughness, sir?
This guy? 3, probably.
Probably 3?
Maybe 4. Let's do... Oh, it does
matter, yeah.
Entirely matters.
If your toughness 4, it entirely matters. I won't be wounding on 2s. Toughness 3. So 2s. In a hail of gunfire, you take 6 wounds at -1. It means 6 up.
Okay.
If you just airbend it.
Nope, or just die.
Deleted. He only got 5. He got D5s. There's no actual 6s on them. So let's go with some custodians. They're gonna shoot the Firestarter Kinband because I didn't like how you messed up the cape of my guard captain. Totally forgot that all of the Guardian Spears are assault, so they can run and shoot. Not that it matters, because we have 2 shots each. So we'll start with, they're all on 2s. They're all strength 4. It's just run and shoot. I could have been D6 extra movementing all these guys.
You want to move up? Go ahead.
Sure.
Okay.
I go 2 extra inches.
More. The size of the base.
I can touch the button, basically, is the important thing. It is exactly the same as them, so it's 8 shots into the Firestarter Kinband on 2s, and then the one goes away. 4, toughness, bird bones.
3, yeah.
So 3s. So once dudes go away, so it's 4 at -1. I don't think you're wearing...
-1?
It is -1.
Well, then...
Are you wearing pants? The dogs die.
Yeah. Yeah, anymore. I just gotta take a battle shock, right?
It's true, yeah. Battle shock is just you stop controlling objectives for a turn. Because he's a lone operative, and they don't want to. I can only see one of them, but I'm going to attempt to fire my salvo launchers from these two guys into that suit. Range, I'm not within 12 of the big guy, so I am just going to fire 3 salvo launchers into Kroot in the ultimate game of overkill. On 2s. And then strength 9, so on 2s again. I vaporize 3 of them. Now you could go to ground and get a 6+ invulnerable, or you could just eat rockets like heroes.
Yeah. Cool.
The missiles do their terrible business. You sure could, but you sure won't. That'd be all my guns, so it is time to attempt a charge. Unfortunately, Jamie Lannister over here only gets to do his once per game run and charge ability if he is leading a unit, and right now he's soloing, so he is going to stand there like a hero.
I was scared.
I have no other charge to declare, so it is turn 2. So we now get to attempt to score our secondaries. My secondaries is turn, so it is on to turn 2. Command phase, we each get a CP. No longer providing any support for CPs because he is not alive. It feels like he could have just hidden behind the thing all game and maybe made CPs.
Well, my plan, but my plan was to chuck him out here to try to get 2 extra.
Oh no, for sure, yeah. I love your objective marker for him, but his tall base has unfortunately been the end of him.
Yeah,
so
he's
far.
so cool, but he's tactically uncool.
Tactically uncool. You can't find anything to hide behind.
Sorry, but.
All right, so now it's Battle Strike
My
test.
first Battle Strike 10th edition.
What is your leadership?
Roll 7 higher? Yeah, I can.
Sure can. They didn't even like those guys.
Yeah, they're like, that's just dead weight. Here comes Flamer guy.
Those guys are dicks.
Oh.
Movement. Let's move up. Now that Dvogorite Skinner is going to shine.
And yet now I just stand here and cleanse because we do have to... What's the conditions here? In a shooting phase, select one unit that are not battle shocked and eligible to shoot. They are no longer become eligible to shoot or charge. And then at the end of my turn...
if they control the objective?
Each objective marker that's not within your deployment zone that you control. Oh, that you control.
Yeah, you gotta take it away. You gotta kill these guys off it too.
Well,
they're only worth 12 because
that's still the plan. It doesn't say I can't advance and do this either. So
absolutely.
I'm just gonna advance with them.
I'd be eligible to shoot.
Thank you.
Do you have an assault weapon?
I mean,
oh no, you're not eligible. Sorry, you're not eligible to shoot if you assault.
That doesn't matter. We just 7's enough.
Oh yeah, that's right. Fair enough. There's only 5 of them, so now they can spread out a little. And then 2.
Okay, they're all cool.
All right, multi my Dreddy.
Also, I can score engage.
He has the coolest ability now where he just comes back to life on a 2+.
Yeah.
You gotta kill him twice.
Before he's out of the ground.
Yeah, that's right. He just Jasons up. Comes out of Cramp Crystal Lake. Sideways.
It's 8, right?
That's an 8, yeah.
Okay.
So you can go up to 10.
Put him over here.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ghost kill. If you scored at the end of your command phase, you would have scored 5, 10 for holding 2.
Okay.
10 with the suits.
Before I move him, am I within 13 of the objective?
No.
No.
That's 13.
Okay, well that changes some things. What's 18 look like?
Oh, all day.
Okay. I'll
just hug the wall, be in cover? No? If you're within 3, you're in cover.
Yeah, just do this. One guy's in 3, right?
It'll be model by model. So it's models within 3. Okay. There you go.
Good enough.
But be obscured and within 3 of the cover. All right. So we got the shooting stuff slightly wrong. Basically, when you pair up a unit, they remain what they are until the end of the phase. So you can't just go down the line leapfrogging and have them all eventually be guided units.
Except Pathfinders can guide twice.
Can guide twice, yeah. So basically what happens is you gain the guided or observer status until the end of the phase. So who's going to shoot first?
So we're going to shoot with the 3-man crisis battle suits at your jet bikes.
Yep.
And they're being guided by the stealth suits over here.
Because they have marker lights, and that lets you ignore cover.
And it also gives them reroll 1s to wound.
Nice.
As a special spotted bonus from the stealth suits.
Amazing. Okay, so they're now a guided unit, and these guys are now a spotter unit. Sorry, they're guided and they're spotter.
Yeah. You said the toughness on the bike is 6?
6, yep.
Okay.
4 wounds now, a 2+ save, and a 4+ invulnerable. So go for some shooting.
Okay, so we'll do the cyclic ion blasters overcharge first. So these are hitting on 3s, and 1s are mortal wounds. Mortal wound.
Ow, right in the stealth suit. And you're hitting on 3s because of the spotted.
Hey, spotted was awesome. Counting down. And then,
toughness 6 against strength 7, so 3s.
Toughness 8.
8?
Oh, sorry, strength
8, so still
and then
3s.
reroll the 1s. Okay.
So 5 saves at minus
2 damage.
Minus 2 damage, so it's a 4+ armor save or an invulnerable save, so it doesn't really matter either one. So 4+. going to fail 2, and they're how much damage?
2 damage each.
2 damage each. So I'm going to use 2 CPs for a command reroll. And not get a 4. So you managed to kill one.
Eat it, Bike.
This bike dies.
Continuation of pain.
Do it.
Plasma rifles at them.
Now I cannot use Arcane Genetic Alchemy on them because they're not infantry.
Only 2 hit. 3s are still good.
3s are still good.
Only on 3s. Okay.
Alright, so 2 more at minus.
These are -4, so just...
-4, so just invul saves again. Pass 1, fail 1. How much damage?
3 damage.
3 damage, so one guy's got 1 wound left. The guns?
Just the rattling guns. Take up the 1s and 2s.
And this could very well kill somebody.
I'm hoping. We got 5s with reroll 1s.
Pretty great.
No 1s, but
6?
wow, 6.
6 saves. Minus.
No.
So 2 plus armor?
Oh, math says you will roll 1.
I should roll 1-1, yeah.
Yeah.
I rolled 2 1s. So somebody dies and someone takes a wound. So he'll have 3 wounds left. Right in the Virtus Praetors. We did it! You did it!
Strategy. Yep, stratagem. That's the actual word.
Okay.
For Tau Strike and Fade. 2 CP.
Okay. So down to 1.
And then I get to move. That's a Tau Empire Battlesuit unit that has fly. They're not going to get in engagement range. I can make a no move. So
Move 10. So basically your jetpack rule.
I'll put them on the point.
You go on the point. Sweet. It's back to shooting phase. That's the first unit to shoot. Who's going next?
Standing Still Strike Team, which gets to use the rocket pods now.
They deploy the rocket pod, yep.
And they'll all shoot at them, and I'll spot with the Crute.
So they become a spotter.
Do the action.
That's right. And they also ran.
So guess what? Oh, they didn't.
Oh, you didn't run, okay.
Because I had to do the action.
That's right.
But these guys can still spot for them, though.
Because they can spot
They
twice.
can spot twice.
Sitting on 3s. This is into the Custodian Guard.
That was awesome.
That was awesome.
Sick.
And then strength 5, so 5's to wound, up to 6. Pretty great.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, looks like. Rifles have no rend, so it's a 2 plus save again.
And then I put down the missile pod and don't use it, but that's okay.
That's okay. You can roll the missile pods.
No, it was part of the shooting from the leader.
Oh, right.
So I'm more than happy to just say, haha, I was there.
Oopsie.
It showed up, and here's the Fireblade. I don't think he's Bliss Skill 2.
Okay. Got it, he's definitely hitting.
He might be Bliss
He's
Skill 3.
3's go to 2s for sure. It's 5's to wound.
5's to wound. 1, 5.
2 plus. You're going to do their second
Their observer.
because they can, and you're going to target the bike.
The bike with him.
But because his flamers automatically hit, because they have, what is it, Torrent?
Yeah.
Then you don't have to worry about the -1 hit for shooting a secondary target.
So they'll shoot at the sisters, and then the big fusion at the bike guy.
Go for it.
So fusion first, hitting on 3s. Okay.
I'm into it. And then 10 to 6.
Yeah.
Strength 12, yep. 4 plus invul. Nope.
Yeah.
How much?
D6.
No,
Yeah.
super dead.
From the flamer.
2.
Oh, yeah.
Toughness 3.
But twin lengths.
We're laughing. Just excited that he came. Now, if you had 2 CPs, he could move again with a strike and fade.
No, I already used Strike and Fade.
But I'm saying you can't because you don't have the 2 CPs. He's also eligible for the same rule they are because he's also a jet bike or a jetpack. Observer units shooting some stuff.
These guys will just shoot everything at this guy? Sure, why not?
Are they -1 if they shoot something that's not observed? First cannon shots into the Dread.
Hitting on 4s.
Strength.
3, 4. Strength 4.
Toughness 9.
Strength 5. Haha.
Toughness 9. So 5s.
Better than 6s.
That's true.
1.
1.
No rend.
All right.
Watch out.
2 plus. He laughs.
Well, it actually mattered.
Yeah, it does matter.
Hits.
Wounds.
-4.
-4. 5 up invul. And he fails.
And he takes.
Reroll.
Cost 2?
All command rerolls cost 2.
Okay, well then. What it is, sir.
What it is. 9 wounds left of his 10.
Left is the
Pathfinders.
Pathfinders.
Lots of real rifles.
I'll shoot at the heckin'. Yeah. Well, the Blade Wizard kind of is scary.
He is super scary.
Let's try.
Shoot Jamie Lannister. Go for it.
Prepare.
6 pulse carbines. Range of 18?
20.
20? Weird.
I know, it's very
It's a
weird.
weird range. So they're definitely in range.
All in. They have a war gear now that lets you increase it by 6, which takes it to 26,
That's
which is even
cool.
weirder.
Like hot shot rounds? Yeah.
Okay. So hitting on 4s because I'm not marker or anything.
Mm-hmm. So 4?
5?
Sure.
Wounding on 4s because I get +1 to wound because Death Stride is in the unit.
2.
Yeah, no rend.
2 plus. Still good.
Launcher. Hits. Wounds.
Invul. And then your rifles.
The fun ones.
The actual important guns.
Yeah.
2 hits.
2 hits. Come on, 6s again. Yeah, so this is 3 mortal wounds, and then you get 1 save.
So 3 mortal wound shrugs on 4s, because I have a 4+ save against mortal wounds. I pass 1, take 2 wounds, and then another 4+ invul. Good. He's got 4 wounds left. Guns?
Nah.
Alright.
That's it.
Alright, so end of turn, did you get engaged on all fronts again?
Yeah.
You are in 1, 2, 3 table quarters? For that one. Alright, so to my turn, I'm going to hold 1, 2 objectives, because I'm objective control 12 to your
1.
1. Yeah.
Yes.
So that's going to give me 5, 10, because you only get 10 right now anyway. So 10 for the primary. DP, I go to 2. And it's movement o'clock. All right, time to get tactical, Marines. Let's go big. I don't want to get flame thrown. So let's go 6. We can just clear this because it's less than 2 inches tall. Go this way, I think. Go talk to some recruits. These guys are going straight up the middle. Being like, hey, have you heard of spear murder? It's what we do. This big Mamma Jam is going to do much the same thing, heading towards the delightful stealth team. He's actually going to hop to the other side of this wall, holding the objective, but so you can see the recruit. Because why not? Let's move phase over, because my bikes are all dead. Let's shoot some guns. This guy exhales harsh language at you, because all he has is swords. These guys blast... next to the bolters. 5 bolter shots. They hit on 3s. We're going to shoot this recruit. 3s to hit. Well done. Well done, ladies.
You suck. Oh, they jumped over a wall.
3s to wound. They were busy climbing. Yeah, 1 wound, 1 save.
Rend?
No, it's a bolter. You sure don't. No battle shock test to make it sort of my turn.
These guys would be less than half.
You would have to, yes.
They pass.
They don't care. Make battle shock tests for yours. It's only my friendly units to make them.
Well, I won't have to worry about that in a second.
That's the plan. Let us shoot many assault cannon shots into that stealth team. Because you're stealth, so hit on 3s.
I'm not even sure that's what the case is, because they do have the stealth keyword. I'm not sure if that's what it does, though.
Probably. Last one to hit. So hitting on 3s.
What?
Didn't matter. Lethal.
What?
Sorry, that's a mortal wound? Because no, it's on wounds. That's right. Strength 7. What's toughness?
Yeah, you screwed it back. It's auto wounds.
Oh, it's auto wounds. Yeah. No, I'm devastating.
So it's on
wounds.
Auto wounds,
yeah.
and sustained is exploding.
Right. So I'm wounding on 3s because your toughness 4. I assumed, and 6s will cause mortals. So 1 mortal and 2 regular saves at -1. 1, yep.
Okay. Fail 1, pass 1, so 1 guy dies.
So rapid fire for the Stormbolter. On 2s goes to 3s, so there's 3 hits, wounding on 4s, 3 regular armor saves, no mods. Yep. Oh no!
Oh no!
2 1s, another guy. And then we're going to do our Guardian Spears, I think also into this unit of Crisis Suits. All these Guardian Spears into this Crisis Suit team. 8 shots. They can run and also shoot, but they can't run and charge, so it's a good thing I didn't. Hitting on 2s. And then wounding on strength 4. Toughness for suits is probably 5. Wound. 1 is 1. Nice one.
That's at these guys?
Yep.
Yeah,
no, at these guys.
Oh, they're good, awesome.
Okay. Right. That is all my guns. It's time to charge. Let's start with the Custodian Guard. They're going to attempt to charge into your unit.
Alright, what you looking at?
Probably like 10 or 11. That's an 8 plus 2, so yeah, 10.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, remember I can once per turn use a free stratagem with these guys because they have a shield captain. Okay.
You go 10 reroll, go ahead.
10 reroll? Sweet. Nope. I'm going to spend my free reroll. 11.
No!
In they go. So that's 8 plus 3. They dive into the unit. Well, we made that one. El Shield Capitan, he's going to declare a charge into the Ghost Kill.
I'll overwatch him.
You better.
You're going down. The fun one, hitting on 6s.
Do it.
Yeah! Oh no! Oh yeah!
So
show me that.
4+.
Show me that 4+.
We're good.
God! Okay.
Flamer.
4 shots.
On 5s.
With rerolls. Twin linked.
Okay.
No, just the one to rend.
And 2+. We're good.
Again, I
and he goes
about it anyway.
5.
Oh, that's a fail.
I can once per turn or once per game reroll my charge rolls. 7. I'm with an 8, so I'll make it. Gonna go into the Crute. They go 5, which should be more than enough because they're 5. I'll get them the other side of that. And they go. Go get them, ladies. And I could YOLO a charge with the Dreddy. Is it within 12? You can't Overwatch twice, so I might as well try. Roll a 10. You know. All right, so we're in the fight first part of the phase. I have many fight first models. I choose this one. I have to pick a martial stance. I have a bunch of them. I think I'm going to use the one that gives me sustained hits. So I'm going to pick the sustained hits 1, which means all my 6s do an additional hit. And then his unit will also do lethal hits 1, which means 6 to hit will also auto wound. You can pick an additional one for his inspiring leadership. So we will pile in. Just get right snuggled up there. Being a Blade Blast. Fighting style Victus, which is 5 attacks, 2+, strength 6 -3 damage, because you have a 2+ save. You have a 4+ invul?
No invul.
No invul, okay, yeah, so this is worth doing. So 6 attacks, hit on 2s. No extra hits. And then wounding on 5s, because you're big and scary. Just 1. Unstoppable Destroyer. On a 2+, he does D3 mortal wounds to that unit. He does 1 mortal wound to that unit already.
Okay.
Slayer of Nightmares I needed to use for +1 to wound against vehicles and monsters. Are they vehicles? We'll save it for that one then. So just 1 at -3. Nope. So 3 damage. Can you take it on them, or is it shooting attacks? Just them.
Yep.
So one of these guys goes away, and it's reduced to damage 0. Another eligible unit. I picked these guys. They will pile in 3.
Okay, I'm gonna use stim injectors.
Stim injectors.
Yeah, I'm gonna pump
Just
myself up.
getting ripped.
For 1 CP, I get a 6 up Feel No Pain.
Sick. I got 4 guys with spears. I'm going to spend my 1 CP for the Slayer of Nightmares for the +1 to win vehicles, because I assume their toughness is good. 1, 2, 3 guys with 5 attacks each is 15 dice. Hitting on 2s with their Guardian Spears. Oh, jeez. 6s are additional hits, and they auto wound. So 1, 2, 3 that auto wound. So it's 3 auto wounds, and then I have to do 3 more additional hits on top of what's here. So the 3, these 3 misses will be hits. Or sorry, the 3 ones are misses, aren't they? So then everything hits, basically. Right? Yeah, that's right, on 2s. Then I am on strength. That's 5, strength 7, so 3s, +1 to wound from Slayer Nightmares is 2s. So the ones go away. And we're looking at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11 at -1. 2 in melee. -1 from shooting.
Invul and stuff.
Okay, invul.
Damage?
2 each.
So.
Lots.
Come on, guys.
Oh, geez, boys. That's going to be 8 times 2 is 16. So I think you had 12, 17 left in the unit, so someone has a wound left.
Feel the pains.
Feel no pains. Because you're stim injector. So 16 feel no pains.
Perfect. I can roll 1 6 on 16 dice.
Oh dear.
Then,
so 15. So there's still a guy left.
Yep.
So 5,
11,
11, and then he'll have taken 2 wounds. Yeah. So when the shield captain fights, choose the shield captain. He gets 2 extra hits, and then winning on 2s as well. So that's going to be another 5 at -1.
Sweet.
And then stims.
How much? 2 each?
2 each, yeah, so 6.
Oh, look, I'm dead.
So they blow up. We're gonna make our consolidates and move into engagement range of this unit. And we also have to stay in coherency, like so.
I have no
piling in. So having piled in 10 attacks from the Vigilators, they are hitting on 3s, strength 5 -1, I think, 2 damage. So 1s and 2s go away, and then toughness 3, so 3s to wound. That's, I think, the unit, because it's 2, 4, 6, 7 at -1. Consolidate, if you can't get into melee range, you can get towards an objective marker. So they're going to go 3 inches towards this objective marker. First units, now these guys can pile in and fight.
Nope.
Stay away from me. All right, so I can just make the attacks. You get a few attacks. Go skill fighting.
Go skill.
Jim.
3 attacks hitting on 5s.
All day. And strength.
6.
Okay. Well, that's the end of the fight phase. And we are now into round 3. Any end of turn scoring. Storm hostile objective. At the end of your turn, what's his obsec?
3.
He's obsec 3. I'm obsec, I think, just 2. I'm not wholly within your deployment zone, so I did not get behind enemy lines yet either. All right, so we are on to round 3, top of. We both get a CP. So I got a 2, and you get a 1. All right, you're gonna get 5 from that one, and 5 from this one for 10. So you get max to 30 again. Sorry, from 10. This round, we can now deal out our gambits and try and grab them. Gambits are worth 30 VPs if you complete them. They're all big plays, and they all require doing something kind of crazy, and they replace one of your secondaries. But if you can get them off, they're pretty cool. If you don't want to play Gambit, you play Placide as planned at the start of the turn. You look at your Gambit cards, you put down which one you want to do, and then we reveal them simultaneously. And I'm proceeding as planned. Before he gets to the middle of the battlefield, I had one where it was get to all the corners of the board and then roll 2d6 and add the number of units on each corner. And if you get a 12 or more, you get 30 VPs because you call in an airstrike. You go broken arrow. Battleshock has to make for the suits. They get an 8 and they're good. Ready? He's seen your type.
Ooh, I could just cleanse and walk over and be like...
You could, yeah. Go grab it.
I'm just a cleanser.
You have a lot of, like, you're way up on secondaries on me right now. Idea?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm within 3 of it. I'm gonna double check.
I mean, you are.
Wait, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'll just be blasting you. I won't have to cleanse.
Pardon you from life.
I'm moving the firewires up.
It's like, the recruit will do better than them. It'll be great. I'm sure these ladies with swords don't want to be mad at us at all. Yeah. Treat and shoot on him. You can just shoot in a melee too if you wanted.
Yeah.
You're going outside the objective?
5 and 3 still. Yeah.
Now you're good. And be part of a tag team. Yeah, fall back.
Points.
Away from the wall.
If you want to fight us, you can do nothing for the rest of the game.
These guys have a grab inhibitor.
Slow ass butts.
Yeah. I'm going to go back up. Now, you're not below half, so there is no test for seeing if you fall back and get damaged. So I was like, I'm sure it'll be fine. Don't worry about those suits. You didn't like them anyway. You
do nothing anymore.
You can't be measured to anyway, so don't worry about it. That's right. Fall back, you can't be an observer unit, and this guy wants to cleanse an objective.
No, he's not cleansing.
He's not cleansing? Okay, so you can observe then.
Yeah. You gotta blast him.
Blast the vigilators.
There will be the guided unit.
Okay, and the spotter unit will be the...
Spotter unit will be my stealth suit, so I get the +1. And guess what?
Ignore cover that I'm not in.
And you're within 15, so they rapid fire.
Oh, shoot. So +1 shots and rapid fire. So they get to use the rapid fire bonus dice plus an extra shot. So 27 big old pulse rifle shots plus your missile. Oh, you moved this turn, so you can't use the missile. That's right.
So these are hitting on 3s because I'm guided.
Sure are.
And then strength 5.
It's also sustained hits now because you're in Cao Yan. It's turn 3.
So 6s also explode. Oh, and I'm +1 to hit from my guy's ability.
You got it.
Actually 2s, but doesn't matter.
You're +1 to hit because...
The ballistic skill goes down to 3, and then my leader has a warlord trait that gives him +1 to hit.
Got it.
For the unit that he's in.
Got it.
And also +1 to wound after turn 3.
And so you're going to get... And then because you're also guided, you're getting +2 for each of these 6s.
Sorry. So this was a 6.
So each of these 6s is +2 because your sustained hits 2 in Cao Yan with a guided unit.
Okay.
Which means this is 10 more hits. Game, they've figured us out. We're toughness 3. Thank God we're wearing power armor. This is gonna be a lot of dice. If you don't kill this whole unit, you're gonna be real mad.
Yeah.
I can already feel it. I feel it coming off him. He's bracing himself for disappointment.
No, that's okay. I'm ready for it this
time. Once these go away, it's a lot of dice.
You think so, but reroll 1s. Also +1 to wound. So only 1s go away.
So only 1s go away, and you reroll them because you are...
they're guided by the
stealth unit, because they're marker lights. That's right. Nice. So 37 wounds?
You want me to roll these dice?
I just want to see how many it is. It's
5,
10, 15, 25, 31. 15 twice. On 3s, and I'll add 1 more. On 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then there's 1 person left. She also dies. Too close to the sun, and the Tau just murdered them with expert technology.
Oh, you want to pop out?
They're like, cool that you guys are wearing lion capes. We brought like plasma guns.
Horse. Yeah.
It does. Moving on.
I don't know. Find out.
threes.
Definitely a 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
-4.
I have a 5+ symbol.
Don't do it.
Nope.
I'm in melter range. I get +2 damage here, so you probably want to.
No, I'm not going to.
No?
No.
You're just gonna watch me roll a 6?
Yep. You did?
There's a spinner too.
2+, I come back to life. Unyielding Ancient! I do. I come back with D6 wounds remaining. 3 wounds left. He laughs and says, I've seen this trick before. Don't care. Just comes back on a 2+, because he's Jason.
Where's it come back?
Right there. But not within engagement range of
9,
you.
right? Or is it?
No, it's not within engagement range of you. It happens at the end of the phase. You don't know if he's come back or not. It also means you can't keep shooting him. Not that you were going to keep shooting him, because this is all that's left to shoot.
Yep. 3 shots.
On
5s with rerolls.
Go for it. Twin Links.
I like Twin Links like this better. It feels better than just getting one
Sure
shot.
does. So 2. I take a wound.
Oh, gods do bleed. Okay, here's what we need. 4s on the big gun.
Oh, this is why I save my reroll.
Yeah. Yeah.
4+. Laugh! Yeah, Gold Boy lives. As long as I can roll 4+, everything's okay. Yeah, he lives, he laughs, he loves.
Again, engage on the fronts.
You do. That's for another 4. Takes you to 12. Lost an objective like a clown, unfortunately, which means I'm only going to score... Oh, no, I'll hold that one then now. So I'll score 10 again. Control 3. He gives no shits about your tiny body.
All right. Like ducks down behind the fence and stands back up like
sure doesn't. It looks like we're going to have to try and cleanse the world. CPs, I got a 3. So... I need to get in your deployment zone. It's just a thing I have to do.
It's over here.
I'm aware. I have a problem though because my bikes all died before I could do that. So first things first, let's storm a hostile objective. This guy's going to go 6.
It is a very hostile objective.
Over here. If you like later, nerd. Kind of have assault guns. So I think we move and charge. Yeah, he's going to step over the wall. Be like, hey. What's up, buddy? I'm gonna go plant themselves on this. Oh, I can't actually plant myself physically on it, though, because of the new rules.
It's against the rules.
But I'm objective control 15 on these guys, so they're just gonna be there.
Whatever.
I was gonna walk 3 and then go up 3, just so that somebody can... no, they're just gonna hide. They don't care. That's it. Let's do some shooting. Yeah, we will. Starting with the assault cannon, he's gonna blast that... No, I'm gonna blast that unit fireworks.
Ah, dang it!
Yeah, I'm gonna step on that guy. So hitting on 2s, and then wounding on 2, strength 7. I would like you to make 4 saves.
You have like cover or something?
Sure, take cover.
Is like these guys, I guess, that are against the wall, they get cover.
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
You have cover because you're obscured. You're fine.
So 4.
Sure.
Ren did -1.
-1, yeah. This is just purple saves.
Rolls, yeah, okay. So 2 guys died.
And then my Storm Bolter does not get its bonus shots.
No, he's on the point. You're the one that can't die.
Both hit, and then 3 to wound. 2 saves at +1 because there's no run this time. 1 more. Here, let us wind up and shoot you with a gajillion spears. It's going to be 6 spear shots this time. Him.
-1.
8 shots, sorry. 3s go to 2s. Sorry, 2s go to 3s, sorry.
That's a neat trick.
I know, that's a neat trick. These all go away.
Oh, that made a big difference.
And 5s. That is 9? No, 7. 8. So 5s, yeah.
That's the one that you didn't guess.
Wait. Because I'm only strength 4. 1 at -1.
Yeah.
Laughs.
Loves it.
Well then, it's time to charge your face. I choose him to start.
Okay, who charging?
Oh, I am charging these 5.
Overwatch.
Go for it.
Yeah. Okay, fun ones first.
Do it.
Rare rifles.
Nothing.
Come on, guys.
Come on, you guys. You idiots.
The fun rocket thing. The grenade launcher. Nope. Okay.
Yes, guys, you're screwing around here. Dark Strider's just like, guys, quit screwing around, guys. They're just firing wildly in all directions. You idiots. Yeah, he's just staring at his little Game Boy, being like, you morons, you absolute assholes.
1. That explodes.
Yes, it does. Explodes once, that's right.
+1 to wound, so
4s would have been.
Yeah.
Get him, Dark Strider.
Let's
shoot him with your GBA.
Okay.
1.
If.
No.
What's your toughness?
6.
Yeah.
Now it is, do I make my charge? I rolled an 8.
-2.
Sorry, I roll a 6 then. Am I within 7? I'll have to reroll it. Down to 2. Boop.
Don't you do it. You need a 9 on the dice?
Because your photon thing doesn't require anything. I need a 9.
It's the drone in the unit.
Nothing. Yeah. Grab maneuver drone just saved you. So then we're going to charge the...
Which, although you can't see it there, we did talk about it.
Yes, we did talk about it, yeah. So I'm going to charge you with the Custodians. I go into the big suit. I assume you don't have...
I don't have second Overwatch.
Yeah, you don't have bonus Overwatch.
We have Overwatch at home.
That's right. We brought extra super Overwatch. Charge this chucklehead. I sure do.
No!
Don't touch that guy in a bad way.
Right.
Let's do this thing again. So the Misericordia is separate, so it's going to be 3 Custodians with 5 attacks each. I'm going to use my last CP for the Slay the Monster. It's a +1 wound.
Get back in this game, so...
No stim injector. Got it. Okay, so I've got 15 attacks then. Hitting on 2s. Am I -1 hit from melee or just shooting?
Stealth just shooting. Stealth is just shooting.
Alright, so 2s to hit. Oh, sorry, I'm doing the same martial katas as before. So these are +1 to hit, and they auto wound. So I have 4 auto wounds, and then 4 extra dice. So the 1 will go back in the extras, and then these will wound at strength 7 with the spears. So I'm on 5s, but 4s because of the Slay the Monster. So not quite as easy as killing the suits, but still pretty good. 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It did. So that's going to be a total of 13. 5, 10, 13 at -2. 4-ups.
Take 2, 4, 6, 8, and then minus that one, because I'm going to eat the last shield drone.
Yep.
So...
And that one. 4-ups.
Oh, thank you. Yep. So 10. I have 1 wound left.
All right. Captain.
Oh no!
This is the captain and the Misericordia. That was only 3 of them.
Oh, okay.
They do a shocking amount of damage.
Must be nice.
So on 2s for the captain, no bonuses, and then forced wounds. It's 2 more at -2.
Okay, 2 4 pluses.
2 more. Explosive demise. No, we'll do their consolidate on the button and into coherency. Big punch from the robot. Attacks on 2s. Then it is strength 5. Actually, strength 12, so 2s. That's going to be another 4 at -2.
4 5 pluses.
Oh, so close!
Almost
6 damage.
Yeah, you got him.
Gets exploded. Hostile objective. In your turn, you control 1 or more objective markers that were controlled by your opponent at the start of the turn, which is this one. So I'm going to get 4 for that one. Top of 4.
Just have the 1.
I go to 1 CP, you go to 2. 1 to go to 25. Yep. I'm on top of the tower.
Yeah.
Because you're running?
No, they just have 6. I guess that guy's probably not there.
Because you got to measure, because it's a hill, you have to measure up. You have a 5-inch vertical coherency, so you could do that, yeah?
Yeah. Captain, so you can't get behind enemy lines.
Smart.
And that's about all I can do. So I move those guys up.
They observe?
Yeah, they're going to observe.
Okay.
And these guys will...
Blast.
Will blast.
Do you want to split any shots before you start rolling?
No, because that makes it even worse.
That's fair, yeah. He only has 2 wounds left. I mean, if one of those roll, I can't even re-roll with CPs right now either because I've only got 1.
Okay, so here.
Pulse rifles.
Hitting on 3s.
Because he does not have any bonuses to hit like the Fireblade does.
Oh.
Yeah, any Kions from that?
Dun, 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 dun. Wounding on 4s because it's 5s plus 1.
2.
No rend.
2+. We're good. Okay. Rail rifles. Just 1 rail rifle. That's all you need.
The EMP.
Oh, the EMP.
Hits.
What does it do? Is it 1-0? I don't think you can reroll it because it's not a... Is it a wound roll? Is it a wound roll though?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just thinking if I might as well. I don't have a better... Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Okay, go for it.
It has devastating wounds, so a 6 would be good. Or
no. Roger that. No more to wounds.
The rail rifle.
This'll do it. 1.
4s plus 1, so the 2 hits.
That's right. Oh, because they're heavy because they get +1,
yeah.
+1?
Oh no, no, that actually misses anyway, and they both don't wound, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, that's right, because you can't be +2. It's because that guy alters your ballistic skill.
And the rail rifle actually hit on 5s.
Oh, their 5s go to 4s. Interesting how they handle that.
1 hit from Shade, 1 wound.
Strider? Yep. Takes a wound.
My god, it's 2 damage.
Oh,
that's it.
That's it, he's dead.
Yeah.
You could have saved him, would have cost 2. Strider, you did what all those other fools couldn't do. You killed the Blade Champion.
We're gonna blast this guy.
Go for it. He's only got 3 wounds left.
I could have, so 14 shots with double or with single exploding 6s because they're not guided.
You got it.
The 3. Oh, we gotta get +1 hit from him. So 2 more hits.
2 more hits.
And then all those hit. These are wounding on.
Thomas 9.
5 with them +1.
That's right. So 4. 3.
Yeah.
That could kill him.
Yeah, that could kill him.
I mean, it might. I can roll 3 ones. I've done it before. No, didn't win though. 2 left. Didn't like it. Bam! You got me. Okay, so it is my turn 4. I get a CP. Sorry, do you score anything from cleanse or engage? No.
I don't have 2 units to score engage.
Got it. Okay.
Does it give me Does it give me a? No.
Okay.
Like, does it give me any sort of like leniency if I suck?
So I'm gonna now hold 3, which will lap me to 30 CPs. You're gonna go to 1. Put 1 CP at the start of the movement phase for the vigil stratagem. Basically, I will hold this objective until you come claiming it. So I even if I move away from it, it will
Isn't
remain
that when they're
mine.
killed off at the point?
No, it's the start of the movement phase. Even if I move away from it until you move onto it, it counts as being mine. And then these guys are gonna run. They sure are. They're gonna go 9. So just up to there. Doesn't really get me where I want to go, but it's not bad to start. These guys are going to just string out so they can see. No, they're going to stay where they are. I'll get shot. Then we're going to go with Dreddy. He's going to go just to be able to see you, I guess. Just going to zip over here. Shoot some guns. We're going to start with these guys. They're going to shoot the 4 guys they can see on the roof.
No.
They've got, I think they're within, no, they have to be within 9 for rapid fire. They only shoot 18 now. So that means that they've only got their 8 shots.
Oh, that guy's so close.
1-2s with the bolter sticks.
No.
And then strength 4, so winning on 3s. That will be 7 at +1/-1 because you're in cover. Go after.
Yeah. That's a way different.
4 at +1/-1. 2 piece powder and assault rifle or assault cannon.
No.
In the same group. I hit on 2s, so I hit 4 times. No explodings. And then 6s are lethal. 1 mortal wound, and I shove us 3, so 3 saves at -1. Ooh, so 3 dead. Bolter hits once. Wounds on a 3. No. I think that is all of my shooting. I have no charges to make, so we are into round 5. I did not get storm hostile objective. I did not get behind enemy lines, so we are turn 5, top of. Last turn of the game. We both get a CP and go to 2. For you!
Yeah!
Laugh in the face of death.
Good old battle shock.
Oh, I forgot they exist. They're still alive, aren't they?
Yeah?
Ah, crap. I'm supposed to charge them.
You go ahead.
But I ran. No.
Aha, then you cannot.
I can't because of my shield gap not having that. I forgot they existed. Start of the turn, you hold an objective, which means you will get 5 again.
No objective.
Oh, you walked away from it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Is it, can we check if it still scores the same way?
It scores on 5, then it scores at the end of the game as well. Also get one at the end of the game. So you basically, if you don't score any now, you will score them again at the end of the turn.
Okay. So these guys will walk out to cleanse. Just, these 2 are in.
2 points for that one, yep.
And then,
They could run. Take it back.
of course I'm far away. Pathfinders.
Advance away. 6.
Yeah.
There you go. Full move.
13. Yeah.
You go take the button. It takes it away from me. Which means I'll never get behind enemy lines now.
That's the turn 5.
That's turn 5.
ran,
They ran.
they
Don't they have
ran.
assault? They can shoot me. Dark Strider, or maybe the carbines were assault. Assault. There you
Watch
go.
out.
1 hit.
Watch
Wounds.
out.
Ah, I did a wound.
Then you wound.
2 wounds.
Then you
Oh, didn't wound.
No,
He did 5.
Strength 5.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. Wounds. So he did 2 wounds.
Yeah.
So 1 guy's dead. I'll CP it. I don't want to die. I'm okay. Actually, it would have been cheaper to let him die and then during my command phase bring him back. And then I'll have 1 CP. I'll just let him die. Because then if I do my vigilant ending, I just put him back on afterwards. Easy to go away. Yeah. Not going after those 2 points anymore. So, yeah. So, vigilant ending. I will spend my CP then, start of the turn, to bring that guy back.
Okay.
Then I will not hold this anymore, but I'll score 10 again and go to 40. Primary. And then I'm going to cap at 50 for this anyway, so it actually doesn't matter if I get this back or not, because I can only ever score 50 from the primary. You've currently got how many from the primary?
25.
25, so you go to 45. So it is worth my while actually taking you off this, because it'll keep you down at the end of the game. So these guys are going to zip out to see them.
Yeah.
What up, everybody? I got bolters.
Oh, I got 2 points for the cleanse.
You did get 2 points for the cleanse. Yeah. He'll just move like to the other side of this to see you.
Yeah. This guy's just
heckling. These guys are going to come stand next to you. Be like, don't stand, don't stand, don't stand. Let's shoot them all. 5 shots into them with bolters on 3s, and then on 3s. I'll take 4 saves, sir, at no minuses. 1. More, so you couldn't see anybody then?
Yeah, you wouldn't have been able to see anybody.
That would have been smart. Then we shoot with the carries assault cannon. I can't kill the fireblade because I only kill what I see anyway. On 2s. That many mortal wounds. He just evaporates. Oh no, it's on saves.
Yeah.
So it's on wounds. So it's just those are all just hits. Now it's just 2 mortal wounds. And 3 regular saves. Just that guy. I can only see him. Over here. You're too far away to hold now, so we just shoot all into the squad. Inside 9, so those 8 shots turn into more assault tubes. They're not even rapid firing. They're just 24-inch range. It was the hurricane bolters on the bikes I was looking at that were 18. On 2s. And then on strength 4, so 3s. That'll be 4 at -1.
Fail 3.
So 2 damage. Charge in.
Oh, hold on. I'm just going to do a strat, because I want to ask you a question, but I mean, either way it's a fail at the moment, because you're -2.
Yep, I can use a free command reroll from the captain.
So, here's my question. They have an ability, like, also can do another -2 on top of the drone. Can you spend the CP to go -4? Is that a thing?
I don't know why not.
Okay, we're going to do that.
Is it photon grenades plus the charge?
Yeah, photon grenades plus the grab.
Sure. Yeah, let's see. There you go, -4. I don't charge you. Oh, they did not charge. Now the question is OBSEC, because you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 guys. I've got 2, but mine are worth 6.
Yeah.
So I still hold it.
Yep.
At the end of the game. So end around, I'm going to score 5, 10, 15 more. I go to my max of 50. This guy's not holding that one. So it's 25 primaries to 50 primaries. I got 4 more for Storm Hostile because I took this back. So I'm going to go to 8. So I've got 58 total. 68 because I'm fully painted. You've got 25, 6 for engage on all fronts, and then 2 more for cleanse. So that's 8, so 33 to 58 at the end of the game. 43 because you're fully painted.
Points.
I gotta make a battle shock test when you do the photon grenade. So I may, well, it won't actually change my score because
it'll turn your objective control to 0, so you won't have that objective.
Your score will go up. Mine won't go down though because I'm still capped at 50, right? So let's see if I pass.
You won't get Storm Hostile because you won't.
That's true. I won't. Yeah.
I mean, you probably just passed it, but...
I did.
Yeah.
So I got a 10.
Easy peasy.
If I'd failed that, though, you're right. I would not have held this, and then I would have not gotten the last 4 there, and I'd have been at 54 instead of 58. And you'd have gotten 5 more, which would have put you at 48 to 58.
Still
game. Still very, like... I don't know, there's a lot to track.
Grindy. We're still...
Yeah, I still have to track with the cards. Like, it's handy to have them as reference, I'll be honest. I like having them on the table. I feel like it would be more mentally... like, the tactical ones that change every round feel like 7th edition, where you have the tactical objectives and you draw them every single round, like hold objective 3, or kill a unit, or kill a monster, or kill a vehicle. Like, they feel a little more... like mentally sort of engaging. But I like this. I like the random objective. I feel like the gambits were crazy. Like, they're insane. If you're ever going to try a gambit, just try for the call-in broken arrow. I feel like if you get it in your hand, just get it, because you can just run it within 9 of an edge and be like, boxcars, and get plus 30 and just win. Because if you're on 11 plus, as long as you have a unit within 9 of a corner, you just win the game basically at plus 30. So you can get hammered and still pull it off. That one's going to feel a little bit like, I think, the virus grenade card in 2nd edition 40k, where the game just goes completely left for some reason that no one can explain. What I would mention is that the Ghost Keel and the Dreadnought felt like suitably hard to kill. Obviously, the Jason Voorhees thing was a big deal, but the fact that you're toughness 8 makes you like decidedly difficult to actually move from the game.
Before I could not F with Custodes in combat.
Right? And he just stood up to it. He took the charge from like the big melee dude and was just like, whatever, and then stood back and shot the Jesus out of him. 2 wounds each is definitely a thing. A strat to just bring 1 back per turn, I think, is probably more relevant in smaller games than bigger games because your CP count doesn't change. Right? So like being able to spend 1 of your CPs on a single unit feels like it's more relevant than in bigger games where you have like multiple units losing guys and it's a little more like damagey. I wouldn't have had too much more though. I'd have had a Terminator squad with a captain, probably another Custodian Guard squad, and maybe a Rhino, and that would have been 2,000 points. Like I don't have a lot more models for 2,000 points. So we got the end of the game, the Custodes taking it home against the Tau in some 10th edition Leviathan style games of Incursion. So we'll see you tomorrow for our next one, where we're going to be throwing down. It's going to be some Leagues of Votann against some White Scars. So big thanks for watching. Text on Ash. Hey there, I hope you enjoyed that video. There are tons of other games already recorded for you to watch. Click over to my channel page if you haven't already, and have a look through the dozens of playlists full of videos. I guarantee you'll discover a game you haven't seen played before. I put out new videos 7 days a week, and every day is themed to a different genre as I continue to explore the wider world of gaming. Of course, none of that's possible without you, the viewer, so click a like and subscribe if you'd like to stay on top of what's happening here daily. My 2 kids and I are massively grateful to be able to have the flexibility of this job so I can always maximize my time with them. If you want to support me continuing to put out this content, it's only possible because of my amazing backers on Patreon who support the studio, equipment, and model cost, as well as being how I make the bulk of my living. You can also help out by buying a t-shirt through Spreadshirt, a measuring gauge or widget from Death Ray Designs, or buying one of my games and supplements like Last Days, Gamma Wolves, and Blaster. As a way of showing my appreciation, patrons get early access to new games and supplements that I write throughout the course of the year. Huge thanks for watching, it really does help out, and happy gaming.